When we work with proportions, we have two types of proportions. We firstly have direct proportion. That means if the one goes up, the other one will go up. If one Coke is 12 Rand and I buy 2 Cokes, it will become 24 Rand, and so on. The more I buy, the more expensive it's going to become. So the direct proportion is something, once the one goes up, the other one will go up as well, usually to do with money. The next one we have is indirect proportion. Now that is when one goes down, the other will go up. So think of it as you and your classmates have to clean a class. If you have to clean the class by yourself, it's going to take you a long time. But if your friends join in, it's going to take you a much shorter time to do the same amount of work. So that is indirect proportion. It's usually got to do with time and things like that. So let's jump into our question. Remember to always analyze a question. There's a farmer has 5 workers, and it takes them 13 hours to plow the land. How many workers does he need to do the same job in 8 hours? Okay, you will notice here that I highlighted both the workers in one color and then the hours in another color. Direct proportion or indirect proportion is a multiplication sum. So this is how we are going to do it. We're going to say the workers times the hours. Well, let's rewrite that. Let's say workers times the hours gives us an amount. This amount we call K. This is our constant. So if we take the first part here, I'm going to say 5 workers times 13. That gives us 65. Okay, so this is our constant. So now we have to go do it the same for the other side. We need to work out how many workers. So for workers, we have 8 workers times, we don't know how many workers, so we're going to put there, let's put a W for workers. But the hours we have, they want to do it in 8 hours. And this will still have to give us the constant because it's the same amount of land, the same size land they need to plow. So it has to give us 65. So if we go and we calculate this is a normal equation. So how that works, W times 8 is 8W, and that gives me 65. Now, I want W alone because I need to know how many workers do I need. So if I go do that, that means I have to divide both sides by 8. So if I divide both sides by 8, let's use another color. I'm going to have workers alone is equal to 65 divided by 8. That gives me 8,125. Now you can't have 8 and 125 workers, so we round it off to he needs 8 workers. And that 8 workers will then get the job done in 8 hours.